Happy Friday night, everyone. I just wanted to jump on really quick and share with you about this really exciting thing that I did today. I held a yoga and money workshop. So, what that is I decided to marry some of the work that I do as a yoga teacher, which is getting into your body, and marry that with some intellectual money exercises. And I led a group of women. They're all amazing women, um, through this workshop where we started with a yoga flow, and then we went through all these questions, digging deep around money and how to really understand how we feel about money. And for these participants, it was for some of them really their first time ever looking at money in that way, ever starting to go, wow, I didn't realize that thought I had from my uncle when I was younger, I inherited, and I've been keeping that this whole time, like that money's hard to make. And for this person, it was like a big light bulb moment, like, whoa, money doesn't have to be hard to make just because it was for my uncle, and I saw that when I was younger. Or one of our other participants, I think it was their aunt was really, really rich, but they never seemed happy. So for her, she's like, yeah, well, having money means you probably won't be happy anyway. So like, it's not a big priority for me. And so just starting to notice that these are ways that we sabotage ourselves in life by inheriting subconsciously these beliefs that we heard someone say. Usually it's a relative, usually your parents, someone that's a role model for you, and it remains with you. And that kind of belief system can actually sabotage you from going out there and making really good money and making enough money not to have to worry. So if you're finding that you're in a cycle of like paycheck to paycheck, you're barely able to cover the bills, then there's probably, thoughts underneath the surface that are, money is bad, or money is hard to make, or there's never enough money, or rich people aren't happy anyway. And that will actually prevent you from taking the actions that you need to take to make enough money so that you don't have to, scrimp and save for everything. And be able to charge the amount of money that your services are actually worth. So this is huge, especially for women who are entrepreneurs or freelancers. And in the group today, we actually had all freelance women, women who are artists, musicians, whose income is based on their art, whether they're teaching music or art or creating it. And putting a price on that can feel challenging sometimes. And we often, as artists, we prioritize the art, but we don't really want to make money off our art, or like there's all these weird societal things that the starving artist, and just accept it, that's the way it is. And that was another realization that one of the participants had today. Was all this time I was just thinking, like, this is as good as it's going to get, like this is just the way it is. And although you have to be in alignment with what's so, you can't be delusional and not see what the facts are in your life. But the mindset underneath it, like, and this is all that's possible, it'll never get better than this, that is what self-sabotages us. And whatever your situation is, it could look like it's never going to get better than this, but until you decide it is going to get better than this, and I'm going to choose to find more ways to make money, or to charge more money, or to ask for that promotion that I've been avoiding all this time because it felt funny to ask for it. Like, whatever it is that we kind of tiptoe around our worth, and like how, money is really a tool, but we're not really taking that tool and wielding it powerfully as women. And we talked about in the workshop today that having the power with money, we can change the world. So the more money you have, the more change you can affect. And this group is for women who are visionaries and change makers, and who want to do big things to make the world a better place. So without a lot of money, you're just not going to be able to affect as grand of an impact as you'd like to make. And I hope that makes sense. So let's see if we have anybody popping on here. I think that some of our participants said that they were going to jump on and see if they could share a little bit about what their experience was like in the workshop. So let me just check this out and see here. I've never done this before, so it's kind of fun. Let's see. All right, let's see here. Let's see if she got the invite. I think Taylor said that she was going to jump on and share a little bit about what her experience was like in the workshop today. Yay. So let's see. I'm trying to click to see if I can invite Taylor to jump on with me. Maybe not. They say you can do this. I wish I was more tech savvy. Maybe not. Maybe I have to do it on my regular feed. Okay, well, it was going to be a fun experiment, but it looks like it's a no-go. But maybe, Taylor, you can just write something in the comment section since you can't come on live. But one of the things that I know that the participants said, aside from having these aha moments or these like light bulb moments, like, wow, I didn't realize that thought was following me since I was younger and really stopping me from going out there and getting what I want and making the money I want, was that, being with other women, since this was a group workshop, that they could hear themselves and other people in the room. So that was really powerful too. Because sometimes we're not willing to share something that might feel really vulnerable to share, or ask a question we might feel silly asking. And having other women in the room, you can hear yourself in someone else, or they'll ask the question that you're secretly really wanting to ask. So I wish I could have you jump on, Taylor, but I guess it's not going to work. But if you want to share in the comment section what it was like for you in the workshop, and guess what, for all of my fans, my audience out there, I'm going to be hosting even more of these workshops. This is our first run, and it was really fun and exciting. And it was so popular that I know that there are more women out there who really need to get schooled on, money 101, how does money work, and what is the mindset that keeps us from really earning and claiming our true potential as wealthy women. Like, why not be rich? Why not you? And diving into these workshops will help illuminate this kind of like hidden beliefs that have had you not be rich yet, or to not ask for the promotion yet, or to keep overspending. So if those are cyclical habits in your life, then stay tuned, because I'm going to be hosting more of these workshops for other groups of women to get together, even digitally. So that's kind of cool. You can be with people around the country, and in that sisterhood, there's a real support system, and a really safe space to be vulnerable. And I do weave some yoga concepts into it. So I make my workshops really unique. I don't think anyone else out there is doing it like I do it. Money workshops can tend to be kind of dry and boring, and the workshop that I provided includes a lot more body work and feeling into how do you feel when you think about money too, because the emotions and the energy you have around it will actually translate into the actions that you take too. So let's see what, oh, Taylor, she was with Katie, that's right. Two of the participants were together taking the workshop today. And let's see, Taylor and Katie both said they were reflecting on how great it was. And I think they were the ones that talked about how especially the sisterhood was a really important piece for them. Is there anything else that you wanted to share, Taylor or Katie, since you both jumped on? I so appreciate any ahas that you had, or something that you heard someone else say that inspired you. Anywhere where you caught yourself still playing small with money. If you can throw that in the comments, that would be awesome. But so if they don't throw that in the comments now, that's fine too. I'm going to be wrapping up, but stay tuned. I'm going to be launching more of these workshops, and I'm so excited. I can't read what this says. Some testing. I was needing some, I'm reading what Taylor said here, some stretching. Yeah, I'm not sure what she's saying right there, but stay tuned for workshops in the future. Okay, money and yoga together. So it's going to feel good. It's you might be uncomfortable in these conversations around money, but it's not going to be dry and boring or stiff. But it's going to be uncomfortable in the best way possible. Like a good yoga stretch. You're so glad you went to yoga. You feel calmer. in your body. You feel stronger in your body. That's how you feel when you're done with this workshop. Not only in your body, but with your money. You're going to feel calmer and stronger with your money. Okay, and that's what Taylor's saying. It was peaceful and a strong way to create financial plans. Yeah, so you get an action plan, a whole action list to take going forward. So it actually changes your whole lifestyle with money. So that's so important. So you can see a lasting change. So you can really build wealth in your life and go do big things in the world. All right, thank you for jumping on, Taylor and Katie, and for joining us in the workshop today. And stay tuned for when I announce our next workshop coming soon to you. All right, bye everyone. Have a great Friday.